Missouri District came to San Pedro de Poas to work on this church. In the next few minutes we'll give you an overview of what's been accomplished here, what God has done. The church, with the basic materials we had to work with, were all that was needed. The Missouri District and the servants' hearts gathered to do God's work. Before the team arrived, a small video was sent of the prospective work of a few areas of concrete that needed to be laid. Here's a look at what has been done. This is walking down one side of the platform area, the front of the church. This is a classroom. The restroom will be in that corner. On the outside of the platform is this classroom area where students and adults, students of all ages, in fact, will hear the story of Jesus and be discipled. Continuing the walk around the building, this pathway of concrete has been laid around the back of the building. This is the classroom I just mentioned and showed you from another perspective. You'll soon see that another room of its identical proportions has also been completed. This is Carlos, the site manager. He's been doing a fantastic job working with us, though he knows no English and many of us know no Spanish. This was the original room shown in the preview before the team arrived. Not only is the floor completed, but the steel and platform work is in place to begin developing the second floor, which will contain offices for the church in the future. Turning the corner from the back of the church and looking up the other side of the front of the building, you see the floors also been laid here. And the materials that you saw earlier. For those that may not have seen the original video, this building and the auditorium portion, which will be a gymnasium for community use, is half completed. And with God's help and lots of prayer and support from the community, this wall will be double this length within the next 12 months and begin closing in this auditorium for general community use during the week and God's praise throughout the week, especially on Sundays. I've returned to the original classroom that we had shown in the past, and I want to remind everyone that all of the floor concrete that you see in this video has been laid by the Missouri District team. But there's a greater piece of work that has to be shared. Up these stairs and onto the platform of this grand auditorium. In a 5-hour time, our team, in combination with about 40 or 50 of the local church members, poured this platform. You'll hear more of this and all of that God has done in the near future. Baptismal is there at the back. God has done a wonderful work in the Missouri District team. He's doing a greater work in this community. The discipleship of every new member has grown this church from 30 to over 300 in a short period of time. Your team members will share more of the details of how this experience has changed their lives and brought us closer to understanding God's desire for each of us. God bless you, everyone.